Welcome and hello to my Virgo friends to your Clairvoyant Alchemy reading for August 2016. And happy birthday as well to the Virgo people. If you have those August birthdays, yes. Wonderful. And you, my Virgo friends, my moon sign's in Virgo, so I'm looking forward to this reading in the respect that we are an earth sign, okay? And so we want to make sure we've been talking about it, of course, grounding, with Mother Earth as much as you can. It's very important. That's number one, I guess we can say. Looking up to the stars has been another theme. Wish upon those stars and always moon gaze when you can. But we definitely want my Virgo friends to go into like an introspection. It came out in just one of the readings too. Your trump card is the Hermit, number 9, the Hermit, where we go within to seek the answers. So I feel that if anything, we've been talking about, taking half an hour a day minimum, just turning off technology, or let's say when you get home from work, just don't even turn anything on, just try to chill out when, changing your clothes, whatever it is. But, my Virgo friends, we're like known as the virgin in the respect that we are young maidens. So let's come from our heart zone, beautiful young heart, and let's reveal what can happen in this world, because we don't want to think about the chaos, but we can bring the love, all right? And we've been talking about that collectively. We all aligned how fabulous we could heal this planet, because even I've been, I personally, now that I've been on the YouTube for these 5 years, in November will be, I relate now more to all of you who I don't know you physically, in the respect of person to person, face to face, but the words you write to me, it just touches my heart, mi corazón. And I adore all of you, really. And if you're new to my channel, I couldn't have children, years of fertility, miscarriages, but it's like I relate to this world now, and I could never go back to how I was. I'm kind of like now, in solitude because I don't relate to my friends that I've known for 20 years and stuff. I don't even call on them anymore. And they don't call on me because they know, what I'm doing nowadays. And trust me, they think I'm a wackadoo, but that's okay. That's where they are at. They're not in a spiritual awareness, and nothing I can do about it. Some of us were just born this way, okay? I know I was born this way, and I kept it hidden, but now I'm not, and I feel good. I think, and I really think that, living your true self keeps you young, keeps you young at heart, mentally young. you know I'm not trying to compete with the Joneses, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it just keeps us young, and I like it. I like it. All right, and it's not about me, it's about you all, obviously. But as an earth sign, I brought out the inner woman, um, the medicine woman inner guidebook right here, the medicine cards. I love this deck, actually. This is I've had this deck. I've had two decks. Okay, two decks. The other one is so ratty, I didn't even bring it out. This is my latest one. But I love this deck. Here we go, Medicine Woman Tarot. It literally the Robin Wood deck that I have two also together, and this deck, the Medicine Woman Tarot, were my first uh, tarot decks. Okay, besides the oracle cards of Archangel Michael and things like that. But because you're in Earth side, and the angels have been coming out strong. If you haven't watched my monthly reading, that's why I brought out the Angel Tarot deck here via Doreen Virtue. And I also, because the monthly reading, this is the Life Purpose deck. All right, the Life Purpose and the Angel Tarots. Uh, they want us to work with them, okay? They want us, and I also brought out the Soul's Journey. We're going to pick one card from this deck, and this is by James Van Prague. is the internationally renowned New York Times bestselling author who has worked as the voice of the spirit world for the past 30 years. He has appeared on Oprah, Larry King Live, Dr. Phil, Coast to Coast, and many other programs. He is also the successful creator and producer of CBS's long-running series, The Ghost Whisperers, starring Jennifer Love Hewitt, and his website is there. But I'm sure you've recognized him because he has been around. But hey, I like this deck. I don't use it very much, but uh, with the uh, with the August monthly reading highlighting the new moon in Leo, which will be Tuesday, please put those manifestations out. This is very powerful, okay? And we also have so much power in the respect that we have a lunar eclipse and full moon in Aquarius on the 18th of August. And then you, my Virgo friends, uh, we have a solar eclipse new moon on the 1st of September, okay? So that's why I'm kind of talking to you a little more direct in the respect. It's happening for you all, okay? So please pay attention to that new moon. It's all about you. But this Leo new moon is just as intense, okay? Just as intense. And then, excuse me, we have a lunar eclipse, full moon, harvest moon on the 16th in Pisces, okay? And so we have eclipse, 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 okay? We go from lunar, solar, lunar eclipses, 3 in a row, which doesn't happen a lot. I think maybe twice a year this happens. And eclipses are very special portals, okay? Very special portals to receive unique guidance from the cosmic realm. You know, it's like a powerful gift giving to us. And even in the Mayan wisdom, you know, they were astronomers extraordinaire, you know, come from the stars. They knew all about the star system. And they viewed eclipses as unveiling, like birthing new information, okay? So make sure that you, my Virgo friends, this new moon in Leo, and then your own new moon, set those manifestations up, okay? No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Okay, before I pick these cards, this is the beautiful thing about this deck. This is the Native Americans, and uh, I don't want to talk about myself again, but as a little girl, I was raised in New York City, and off Broadway, literally where I lived, on my way to school there, because we would walk to school, um, there was the Native American Museum, which now I think is in the cloisters. But it was there where I learned all about the Native Americans from New York City. You know, the ones, the beads, they saw the beads, you know, from Manhattan and all that kind of jazz. And that's when I fell in love. Now, I'm Puerto Rican, uh, and I was also raised in the Santeria, you know, so, and then I went to Catholic school, 1st through 8th grade Catholic school. So, you know, Jesus and Mother Mary, and my mother, because of being Santeria too, we had an altar in our house. You know, I was very into spiritualism, let's just say it that way. But the Native Americans, I embraced them right away. I totally did. And till this day, I follow all the Indian locals here in this area, actually where I live. The Tocobaga Indians had a beautiful spring here, which now when they built the intercoastal where I live, the U.S. government built this intercoastal channels and they, you know, closed down this spring. But what I'm trying to say is these people were the Native Americans. And actually, when Christopher Columbus came here, I just read this just a few days ago, actually. He didn't really call them Indians, but he coined them this term, okay? All the Native American tribes. And what this article was saying is that he was calling them en Dios, in Spanish, en Dios, Endios, in God, because the Native Americans did everything around Great Spirit. How they hunted, how they harvested, how they did things, okay? No matter where they lived, it was always towards Father, Son, Great Spirit, okay? And so I just adore them. I truly do. All right, and I don't want to, I don't want to open up too late. It's already 10 minutes into the reading, but let's open up this reading. Great Spirit, Mother Creator, bless the earth through my life, source of all nourishment. We seek to replenish your sacred world. Guide us now through these images, words, and feelings within as we reach into the wholeness. Let all that is needed be known. Right here now we read, welcome, energies of earth, air, fire, and water. Let us create a life of beauty, reverence, and wonder. With each season, let us rejoice. Through every phase of sun and moon, let us be in harmony. In every direction shall we offer our love. Let the reading begin. Okay. And Virgo, I just have to open it up for you this way. My moon is in Virgo, and that new moon, September 1st, you know, go within for this Leo and set those manifestations out, and then double whammy them on our own personal new moon. Okay? All right, my darlings, this is a 6-card spread for these clairvoyant alchemy readings, which I'm trying to keep not too long, but they've been, because I've been trying to set up this, these eclipses. It's so like overwhelmingly beautiful, and the angels want us to ask, ask from them, ask for what you want. That was the theme for August monthly reading, especially that new moon in Leo. Okay, ask for what you want. So definitely manifest. Ask for what you want on Tuesday, this Leo new moon, and then repeating again, this beautiful Virgo new moon, September 1st. Eclipse, okay? A solar eclipse new moon. That's why I got to repeat myself. Power, power. Lunar eclipse on the 18th, solar eclipse for you September 1st, and then another lunar eclipse on the 16th, okay, in Pisces. And that's my sun sign, so I can feel it already. My Virgo has a solar eclipse, and my Pisces has a lunar eclipse in September. So I'm all jacked up, and I think it's fabulous. And this is for everyone watching, okay? And it doesn't really matter if, these new moons are in your sign or not. We can all look to Luna, okay? And even though we don't see Luna, but just know she's working with us, okay? All right. Okay, so let me just take a deep breath here. Oh boy, this card right here already. Well, I didn't pick this card. So let's give ourselves a bonus card. Actually, every reading so far has had a bonus card. But let's put that right there, bonus card. And let's just exhale strong. Bring your belly in tight, abdominal wall in tight. And then deep breathe just as strong. Buddha belly up. Exhale slowly. It's amazing sometimes how you can just feel the card, it's like, it's wild. Good crazy. Okay, let me see, hold on, let me just exhale again. All right. Well, we have a bonus card, and we'll pick from the Soul's Journey lesson oracle towards the end, okay? And blessings to everybody. Embrace your angels, please, my darlings. We're all born with angels around us, okay? Guardian angels and my Virgo friends. Really, there's something happening for us. I have to. I'm not just trying to pick us out. But something special is going to happen to the Virgo folk. I just sensing something. And anybody putting those manifestations out for that Virgo eclipse, okay, September 1st. There's something, I think it's like, it's so powerful right now. And we got to accept the connection to our life and earth. So let's get grounded, pray to Great Spirit, okay? You know, and put it out there, all right? Remember, these eclipses are about unveiling a new situation, like a new beginning, new birthing for ourselves. How beautiful. Major Arcana card comes through at the get out. The Peacemaker, the Hierophant. Wow, how beautiful. That's grand. Look at that. And you can see the Peacemaker sending out the Native Americans. They really did. They revolved around the sun and the moon and the stars and grounding Mother Earth, and they never, took more than they had to, you know. Yes, they were hunters, but it was all to feed the tribe. They never just killed, you know, without purpose and the respect for feeding, or, especially those that lived in the snowy states, killing the buffalo for their hide so they can cloak themselves. It was all done in balance, natural balance. We don't live like that anymore here. Everything's about quick fix, greed, greed. Look at this planet, it's so chaotic, and then those with billions of dollars don't care about any of us. The Hierophant. And the Hierophant's about, actually money and possessions. But you see how the Native Americans, and this author here, her name is Carol Bridges. This is her book. I found her fascinating. She wrote, she wrote so loving. This book is like full of beauty. Every time I would work with it, and this is like was because I used to read tarot, but I had to hide everything. But she would bring me so much peace and joy. Her words just so gentle, beautiful. Just this is I'm. I wonder if she has another deck out. I need to maybe Google her, but it was beautiful. But the Hierophant is about material possessions, okay? And but it also is about expressing our inner voice, all right? And that's what we want, okay, my Virgo friends. And follow these eclipses coming up here. Put it out there. Look at this. And you know what's been beautiful, good crazy is that every card that's come through since the monthly reading, and I dropped the fire signs yesterday for Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. All the cards also, like your first card, just we gotta stand it up, stop, tall. And actually, let me read about this Peacemaker right now because this is beautiful. Major Arcana. Okay, let me just go straight to this one because I know there's a message, and let's start the reading with this one. Peacemaker. Okay, number 5. Mediation is her keyword. Okay, the keyword is mediation. The traditional name, the Hierophant, and the medicine woman knowledge, the peacemaker interfacing with the world. The affirmation, I am the mediator between my God self and my world. I bring within outward. I bring the within outward, recognizing that my presentation and the world's response are just. I am at peace with all outcomes. There you go. I knew she would write it well. The card speaks. I am the guiding voice speaking to you from within your heart, combining the soul's needs with those of the world. There you go. I tell you when to speak and when to be silent. I am the go-between, the bridge. I am the one who knows the ways of the world and yet am not overwhelmed by them. I tell you how to bring your highest vision into creation. Here you go, my Virgo friends. Throw it out there, okay? Very powerful this month and next month. And we have that new moon for us, eclipse. If you have listened to the tarot cards before me, you have seen what can be. You have created a supportive structure for your ideas and ideals. Now I tell you how to present yourself with these structures. I am your interface with the world. If you are not within a structure, be it job, relationship, or society, which supports your wholeness, you may find me suggesting outrageous things. Depending on how non beneficial your structure is for your self actualization, I will cause trouble. It is my role, in whatever way I must, to move you through the changes required for your spiritual growth. Your choice is to create a path of your choosing, or I will open the earth before you. I am a master of protocol, the right ritual of every situation. I understand completely what is expected in conventional terms, and yet I never miss an opportunity to shine a light through any crack I see. At times I've appeared as the gypsy. At times I've appeared as the gypsy prince, holding the mysteries in my consciousness and acting intuitively in the world. I have been called the peacemaker, for I understand every side of every dispute and always bring the polarities into balance. I realize that a suffering person suffers because she has become ready for a new and higher level of being. And that's so true, you know. That is very true. That's why we go to chaos is cleansing, my darlings. Chaos is cleansing. Okay, I've been called a peacemaker, for I understand every side of every dispute and always bring the polarities into balance. I realize that a suffering person suffers because she has become ready for a new and higher level of being. If you listen, I speak the way. I am the book of changes. I am the darkness and the dawn. I am the movement in the dance of life. Look to me for revelation of all things sacred. These are the unchanging within the change. You will hear me call you on to better things. As you pass each chance for change, you will know if you have taken the right step. You will know, for you will feel the presence of the peacemaker inside yourself. I am with you. Okay? And it says, if you're self questioning yourself, am I willing to move ahead in the direction I see as best for myself, or do I wait until circumstances force me to grow? Question mark. And the exercise, keep a journal this week of the guiding voice that speaks while you are out in the world in action. Jot down what the voice tells you to do and what you actually do. And my Virgo friends again, Leo, this new moon, put those intentions out and put them out again in September 1st for our eclipse new moon. Okay? And the meditation. Go for a ride in the gypsy wagon with the prince. Let him tell you how he reveals the great mystery to the world while only passing through. From here, from where comes the trust that he will always be taken care of? What is his power to attract? His ability to let go? Who is this elusive stranger in yourself? Okay, realize yourself as a peacemaker. Go down the eye of your mind and speak clearly where the speaking is needed. Touch where you have previously been afraid to touch. Stand up where before you have sat back in silence. Let love come through where anger lived. Feel the physical changes. And the astrological sign is Taurus, because yes, Taurus, the Hierophant is Taurus the bull. And the foods, it's time for a change, range, an occasion where you must eat that which you are not accustomed to eating, break an old pattern, learn to enjoy whatever it is before you, notice the effect both of the attitude and of the food on your consciousness. And the colors are red, orange for energy and movement. Be bright and clear. Notice others' response to you on days when you are dressing more flamboyantly and on days when you blend into the woodwork. Each can be appropriate at some times. And peacemaking. It is wonderful to have ideas, fantasies and high ideals inspire us and give us hope. They are seeds of future health and wealth. And health is wealth, my darling. Good health, good wealth. Think about all these people with, much money, but if they're not healthy, they can't enjoy the fruits of their labor. You know what I mean? The seed energy must be nurtured with the tools at hand by you, the resourceful one, and watered by your consciousness of self-responsibility as a seeker of the light and rich inner resources, the bounty to the point of flowering. Here you take command, distributing the harvest to where it will do the most good. You take your best and offer it to the world. It's called peacemaking. You make true peace by offering your real self in a way the world can accept. There is something in you that the world, at least some portion of the world, is waiting for. And there you are, my darlings. I'm sorry, I know I took time to read that, but I knew it spoke to me. Read me. Read me right now. I'm telling you, this is beautiful. This deck is beautiful. I don't work with it a lot. I need to go back to my shaman series when I would work with the Native Americans. It's just so much is going on. I once I get through this ordeal that I totally am in with this neighborhood, I will return to my proper self. Eight of Bowls, how beautiful. The Eight of Cups is here. How gorgeous. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's just beautiful. Power number 8. Okay, the power. 8 is a power. And back in the day, I would write on my cards, and it's like I felt this card as well. I don't want to read this card right now from the book, but maybe before we close, we'll read it from her words. But, as I feel, 8s are about that power and success, having, and the hearts, it's all about embracing everyone in your life. We embrace the people that come towards us, okay, with love and beauty. And you can see it's a couple right there. But see, look, it's talking a great spirit, okay? We really, truly got to look up to the skies, my darlings. We truly do. We have to embrace and know that there's a sacrifice we have to make on this earth, okay? That's the Native Americans also, sacrificed a lot. They did a lot of rituals on that. But it was always in the balance, always in balance, okay? But you see, there we have Great Spirit following. How wonderful. It's just, I'll have to close with her because I know there's a special message with that card. I mean, for me to, and Lord, I've had this deck at least 15 years now that I wrote, I wrote a message to myself on it. I know it's important. The Magician. Look at this. Another major arcana for my Virgo friends. Woohoo! Ruled by Mercury. The communicator. See, we got to communicate. Okay, my darlings? We need to be our own peacemakers, and we're going to communicate that beauty from a great spirit, Mother Earth. Okay? We're an earth sign. You are ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. We were just saying, I was honing it down to my Virgo friends, manifest these with this Leo new moon and our own eclipse new moon. How gorgeous is this? Life is magical. Another card to stand up strong, my darlings. You are ready! Exclamation mark. You are the peacemaker. You are ready. Do not give up on you. Manifest, manifest. Journal down. Write your words. Do a specific ritual. Okay? Take time for you. Nobody but you. This is something you do by yourself. Okay? You can group in whoever, all your loved ones, of course, to help heal. But this is something you have to do by yourself. And I ask you to, of course, bring in your guardian angels and your spirit guides, whoever they may be. But I ask you to write it down, journal it, whatever you're going to do for this Leo new moon and our new moon in Virgo, September 1st. You journal it so that you can refer to it. Like, I know this card is special for me, so I will read it for us because there's a message. So journal everything you do. This is very powerful, these eclipses. I mean, we have to accept it. This is like a gift from the cosmic realm. These 3 eclipses back to back to back. 10 of air, the end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction. There you go. The 10 of swords. And the 10s are that transcendence number. But the 10s also mean a large amount. For the tarot, it's, the highest number to reach. So it's a large amount. And it usually means about success. Okay? So whatever you've been going through, sometimes we got to accomplish, scenarios through hard work, back-breaking hard work, emotional, stressful, hard work. Do you see that blue jay with a big peanut? Oh, I was looking forward to this reading because I'm a Pisces sun sign, but I feel the Virgo a lot, because that's my moon sign and I adore Luna, No more tears, my darlings. No more tears. Another card to stand strong. It's crazy. We still have this bonus card here. Travel. My goodness. Your life purpose involves traveling. This has already come through. This came through for the fire signs. Forgive me, I can't recall which one. I just did them yesterday, but this card has already come through. And the Justice card from this same deck, from the Life Purpose Oracle cards, via Dorian Virtue, this, every single fire sign received from this deck the Justice card. Every single one. I don't think in all, I've dropped hundreds of videos on YouTube, and yes, cards come again. Look like this one right here came out yesterday. But that was back to back to back in the fire signs. Justice. And I related because I'm seeking justice from what's going on in my life here. That's why I've been bringing in the dragons. Okay, and you know what? We were talking about this card. Your life purpose involves traveling. Now, that could be that literally you travel via plane or, via your automobile, whatever it is, every day. But it can also mean that you see he's got his laptop there, that via the computer, like myself, I speak to all of you via the internet, okay? And I adore my soul family on the YouTube. I truly, truly do. That's why sometimes I get so emotional because, like, I couldn't have my own children, so I think of you like you're my babies. I literally do, because I have, I just miss not having children. Being Puerto Rican, I'm supposed to have 8 kids. You know what I'm saying? At least 6.3, right? Fabulous. Another card to stand up strong. So what I'm trying to say is communicate. Communicate globally with others. Communicate with your own family, your children, and you can do a business. And self-employment has been another theme for many of you who are considering that, okay? Don't give up on you. Ask for what you want. This 2 months, August and September, with these eclipses, gifts from the cosmos, okay? Powerful gifts from the cosmic realm. Put those intentions out and make it happen. And I speak strongly because I'm treating you as if you were my kids sitting right in front of me. This is how to be talking to you. Okay? How beautiful. And you let spirit talk to you. You know, because again, I didn't want to come on YouTube. No, I did not. But here I am. And I'm never gonna let it go now. Never gonna let it go. Support. Your life purpose fully supports you. You see? We all have a life purpose, my friends. We are all born coded to do certain things. But now we live in this non-spirit global planet. Everything's about, rush, rush, make money, blah, 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 blah. You know what? To make money by doing the things you love, that you know you were born to do, like, these musicians and these artists, when I watch these kids at 5 years old playing Mozart on the piano, I mean, they were born coded to do things like this. And they will be making money because they're loving what they do. And that's what we have to do. Do what you know you love. Okay? Do it. And then the resources will come for you. And it's what we call the win-win. Another card to stand up strong. Okay, look at that. Your life purpose does support, because then that's great spirit, the heavens, call it what you want, sending you the most beautiful, authentic self for your soul to continue. You know, when you come here, we're all white light, bright light. Okay, all of us. We're just in a body, but once our soul passes, our white light, our light being self goes into another body. And sometimes we keep coming back to Earth, some of us. Some of us go into the next galaxies out there. But to continue to come back here and bring your presence known, however it is, that you know what your soul's journey is about, the soul's journey, we're going to pick the card from here right now. That is heaven sent, heaven made, and you're following the codes meant to be. Oh my goodness. 6 of fire. Victory. Good news is on its way. Public recognition or awards. This card also came out for the monthly reading for August. Okay. This card came through, and I didn't highlight it enough. I should have, because I stood it over here and I let it sit there because the reading was beautiful. The most uplifting, positive reading. Besides all these now, it's like August. I have to say it's the eclipses as well. The cosmic realm are speaking to us. Look how beautiful. My goodness gracious. Victory. Good news is on its way. I mean, public recognition or awards. So 2 cards have come back to back. Okay? Back to back. This is from the monthly reading for August, and that just came through for the fire signs. I forget which one. But my Virgo friends, because my moon is in Virgo, I'm honing it down for you. Adore who you are. Know your codes. Okay, we're all coded, and we can't allow anyone to put us down, whether that's even our own family. Okay, because some of us we can be born into a family of 10, but you're different than the rest of them. Okay, you know you are. So, and that's not a bad thing. It's taken me, I'm 56 now. It's taken me a long time to show my real deal. Okay. And, there's many people who deny my real deal because they don't believe. And so I avoid those people now. But what I'm trying to say to you is, if you're in your 20s and 30s, I have many young people watching me, and I adore that. I adore it. So please don't deny your true core, okay? Don't wait till you're in your 50s to figure it out, okay? Embrace it now. Spirit is working through us. And with this internet now, we can talk to each other all around the world. And, you know, there's so much strong heritage. Here in the USA, we don't have, they genocided the Native Americans. I talked about that just yesterday. Okay. But in China, they know, they have, that's why they're leading, because they know their ancestors. They know it. They know they are supreme individuals because they work with Great Spirit, or you know, however they call it. Look at that Chinese medicine zodiac sign. It's delicious. Okay, we're in the year of the monkey right now. Fire monkey, actually, I believe. Very wonderful. But here in the USA, we're just a melting pot of many people, which is all good in a lot of respects. But these, you know, government officials don't align with anything we talk about. You know, they don't have a structure. And, you know, I'm not religious people. I may have been raised Catholic, but I embrace the good of all traditions. I follow everybody, the Hindus, the Chinese, Santeria. I bring out the good of everyone because it's about spirit, God. I do believe Jesus is my Lord, though. Okay? I do believe. And I believe strongly that supernatural is going to start happening, my darlings. You know, with the beautiful ones, the beautiful ones, the ETs, not these freaking grays who are in the caves stealing the crystals, or you know, that's why they're so powerful, those grays, because they live off the crystals. It's disgusting. Grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Okay, let's read this right now. Okay, see, grief. Sometimes we do. And again, it's not me talking about myself, but maybe you can hear my words and you can relate to them. But I went through a lot of grief, especially these last few years, losing so many people that were in my life for years and years, 20 years, 30 years, because of what I do now on YouTube. Grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Nothing is gone forever. The belief that we have lost someone or something is merely an illusion to assist us in learning to appreciate or having had it in the first place. The emotion of grief and the sense of loss are absolutely real, but that is the point. The lesson of loss is not about the actual physical separation because the parting is temporary and illusionary. The point of the lesson is to acknowledge that the bonds of love never end and that we have not been abandoned. When you accept in your heart that you will be reunited with everything you have ever loved, it will give you the ability to move beyond your grief and derive something beneficial from the experience. To wallow in grief is to pass up the opportunity that you and your soul family have devised and learn nothing from it. Instead, allow your grief to take you to a place of deeper understanding. Okay, deeper understanding. So that's why, let's go into that deeper understanding, my darlings, okay? And Virgo, I'm kind of like, you know, making sure that you get it, because you can manifest what you want now. Take these next 2 months, this August month and this September month, and journal your thoughts and whatever's been hurting your heart, whatever it is. Because, you know, again, we meet each other in the next life, or we may have met each other in this life. Okay, it is a soul family, and that's why I'm saying to you, without this internet, I wouldn't be meeting my soul family, but I'm meeting you all now, and it's wonderful. It's beautiful. And the Eight of Bowls, I know this is kind of a long read, but you know what? This is an important one. This is so important. So let's just, I know this card is important as well. I won't read the whole thing. I'll try to keep it short and sweet, but this is about, look at it, the journey of love. See, I knew the journey of love. Okay. This is for my soul family. I'm reading this for my soul family. The journey of love. I'm going to title this I'm going to title this The Journey of Love for my Virgo friends. With the foundation of love that we have built together, we know we can now accept a caring role in the lives of others. Great Spirit, guide us on our way to the fulfillment of our spiritual vessels. We no longer have need of mere pleasures for self alone, but seek to find pleasure as we give love, healing, and service to those who most need our care. Let us know where to serve. We are ready. We are ready. You are ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. My Virgo friends, please take these new moons, journal your thoughts. You are ready. We are ready. And the lesson. You have built a solid base from which to take a journey of love and higher exploration. You long for the divine and cannot resist the urge to go ever deeper into this love. You know there is more than human love, and you aim to find it. There we go, my darlings. Okay, there you go. It's about that spiritual bounty of love. Because really, when you work with spirit, it's all about love. God is equals love. Jesus only spoke about love. It may be tempting to think there is simply a better human to love, but use caution. You are seeking union with a divine force. I'm telling you, these eclipses all about divine force coming through. The powerful cosmic gifts are being given to us if we pay attention. Do not give up what you have built as your strong human companionship along the sacred way. It may be time for some changes or adjustment in the relationship, but realize what you have while clearing the way to go on. Seek the eternal. That is all that will satisfy you now. Anything else will at best give temporary pleasure. Renouncing the world does not mean to have nothing. It means your soul is not possessed by those things around you. Use what you have to liberate yourself from the bondage you feel. Use your inner resources. Reorganize your external environment. The movement you want is internal. There you go. And look, the journey of love, and then the next, the Nine of Bowls, which the Nine of Cups is all about the family. See that? Spiritual family. Well, I'm not going to go there right now, but how beautiful. So, chaos brings cleansing, my darlings. All right. Sometimes the grief makes us really see what we're going, but that's when we say, Spirit, I'm aligned with you. You bring the blessings to me. And that's why we're going to work with the cosmic forces to bring us the victory, okay? To know that our life purpose is being supported by the cosmic realm, all right? And yes, traveling, whether it's physically traveling on a plane or just getting on the internet and speaking to like-minded soul family, okay? And know that the difficulties are now at the end. That's why with these new moons we can manifest and say, I've been through the grief, I've been through the chaos, I've been through the haters, I've been. But now I honor my soul. I value myself. I treat myself with respect and loving care. Okay? And throw it out there. And look how beautiful the Peacemaker. See the energy in its hand. See there? Believe in you, my darlings. Because when you don't believe in you, how do you expect others to, right? And definitely I'm learning to release the haters because I'm sort of like one who's like, wow, people I've known for 30 years don't even talk to me now. Wow, I've got people who don't even know me hating on me. That's comical to me, though, actually. That's comical to me. But just believe in you, never give up on you, love you first, and talk to Great Spirit, talk to God, talk to whoever you love. Know I love you all. Thank you for watching.